With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups. From point guard to center, this game should be a good one.
So many incredible front court players in the history of the WNBA. And we have a great matchup tonight between two of the best currently going at it.
Hey, look at the skill set of that matchup tonight. It's as elite as you can get in the entire W.
Well, they both do so much for their teams every time they take the court. This is truly a marquee matchup that everyone has tuned in to see.
Now here's Brown. She's guarded closely. To the middle. Just 5 to 2. They get it back. A kick out to Hayes. Pass to Thornton. From the arc. It's rebounded by Seattle. Now Heidemann. McNagor. Here's Horston. And here's Brown. For 3. A rebound by Thornton.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball.
Now Burton. Outside Hayes. And it's off from three-point range. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
Back to McNagor.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
When you defend the pick and roll, if McNagor is the screener, it is really tough to contain.
Williams with it. Outside Hayes. Back to Williams. Lets it go for 14. And she knocks down the jumper.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
And last year, it was a great sophomore season for Jordan Horston.
Well, she made major leaps. Top 5 in both most improved player voting and 6th player of the year. Horston was so much more efficient from the field.
Basket good.
I like how McNagor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
Here's Hayes. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, after retiring in 2023, Tiffany Hayes joined the Aces mid-season last year.
Yeah, good thing she came back, right? Ended up winning 6th player of the year, proving she's still a dynamic scorer.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
In the draft, the Seattle Storm took Dominique Malunga with the 2nd pick.
It was their highest pick since 2016 when they took someone by the name of, I think, Brianna Stewart. That's her name? First overall? Yeah, that's it. That one worked out. Storm got the 6'6" Malunga, an incredible prospect from France. She's got such a bright future.
Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Brown, no good. Thornton with it.
Now McNagor defending.
It's Burton. Down low. And stolen by Brown. Pass to Heidemann.
Malunga.
Here's Brown. Gabby Williams with the steal.
Back to McNagor.
Now here's Brown. She's guarded by Hayes. Now here's Brown. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. And here's Burton. Outside Hayes. Pass to Burton. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
And here's Malunga.
Here's Brown.
Pass to Malunga.
And she uses the glass on the layup.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
The Valkyries leading.
Now Burton. Outside Williams. Inside.
Magmagor grabs the miss. Horston with it.
And Williams picks her up defensively. Pass to Magmagor.
Malunga sets a screen.
To the inside. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Nice awareness there by Magmagor, finding her open teammate for the bucket.
It's Burton.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Here's Hayes.
And here's Burton. Back to Hayes. Williams. Offline with the 3.
Credit to D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Here's Heidemann.
Here's Magmagor. Good work defensively by Kayla Thornton. Pass to Burton. Thornton up top. And here's Williams.
Horston defending.
Williams can't get it to go. Seattle in the lead.
And here's Heidemann. Pass to Horston.
Tries a 3.
Now Brown. Now Heidemann. Here's Malunga.
Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Steps back. Here's Williams. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
I know it's fun to sit back and enjoy watching her operate. And guess what? That's what the D was doing too. Just sitting back and watching. Have to be more active.
Now here's Horston.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Keeping her head on a swivel, Horston enjoys setting up her teammates.
It's Burton.
Pass to Hayes. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. It's all knotted up.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Now here's Brown. Back to Magmagor.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
And when you watch Ezzy Magmagor, her defense is what stands out to me, fellas.
A perennial all-defensive team member, Ezzy is long at 6'4" and defends with effort. Don't you dare sleep on her offense, though. It continues to get better with each year.
The first one falls.
And with an eye to the future, how do you guys like the direction of the game?
Oh, I love it. Every year we're seeing more and more skilled players. And as an added bonus, the pace keeps getting faster.
Oh, no doubt. We're in the golden age of the W. The level of play is incredible, and it just keeps on getting better.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
Well, this is the first season of Valkyries basketball, so what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base and identity, a fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
It's Burton.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Samuelson with the ball. And here's Heidemann. Pass to McVigor.
The layup off target.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. Because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Now Burton.
And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Here's Melbourne.
Pass to Heidemann.
Melbourne.
Now McVigor. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Those are teammates who clearly know each other's moves very well.
The Valkyries trail.
Thornton outside. Here's Zondelasini.
She's guarded by Samuelson.
And here's the fast break.
Pass to McVigor.
Down low. Drops in the layup for 2.
Another bucket for McVigor. She's feeling it tonight. They have to continue to run offense for her.
Here's Zondelasini.
She's guarded by Samuelson.
Now Zondelasini. Looking for her first basket still in this one. From outside the arc. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for us. And so the first quarter in the books. Storm out in front, up 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
Lots of their points have come from shots inside the key.
And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward. I mean, why change the plan until they make you?
Absolutely. Now here's Dolson. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Comes out of the gate empty. Here's Zondelasini.
She's guarded by Samuelson.
That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Here's Melbourne.
Pass to Holmes.
Samuelson. Now Cook.
Guarded by Charles.
Cook, that's good.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Outside Charles. Zondelasini. The three-pointer off the mark.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. Maybe that's why she missed.
Here's Cook.
Guarded by Charles. Pass to Samuelson. Shot clock at 6.
Here's Cook.
No good from outside. Got the defender off her feet with the pump fake, but just couldn't knock it down. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Three-pointer. Here's Zondelasini. Banked in off the glass.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Here's Cook.
Pass to Dolson.
And out of bounds, the Valkyries will take it.
So both teams changing it up here. And here's Burton. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. And the shot goes down.
Well, don't let her position trick you. Hayes has no issue scoring the ball down low.
Samuelson outside.
Pass to Heidemann. Now here's Brown. She's guarded by Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Brown.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
And here's Stokes. The score now all even.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Heidemann. Dolson with the screen. Now Heidemann.
Now here's Samuelson.
The 3. The shot by Brown, no good. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Fader on the way.
And here's shot is off.
Pass to Brown. Inside, Dolson. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
It's Burton. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Seattle in the lead. Pass to Heidemann. Now here's Dolson. Here's Samuelson. It's good from long range.
Honestly, that might be the last player on the floor you want in rhythm. Can't let Samuelson get comfortable. She'll burn you.
And here's Burton. Here's Hayes. Another field goal for her. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Seattle with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Now Heidemann. Brown. She's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Samuelson. That 3 off the mark. Hayes with it. 10 points for her. To the paint. Stolen.
And here's Horston.
She's guarded by Williams.
Horston, no good.
It's Burton. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Williams.
Pass to Ami here.
Clock at 6. Good on the bucket.
Ami here never stopped working inside. Once she got the ball in deep, it was over.
Here's Samuelson. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those two will lead this young roster.
Now here's Dolson.
Horston. Shoots over me here. Horston, no good. Golden State trailing here.
Outside Williams. Pass to Stokes. Hayes. Beyond the arc. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
To the middle. Blocked!
Pass to Burton.
Hayes. Here's Stokes, guarded by Dolson. And the bank shot is good.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Now here's Brown.
She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's Dolson. To the paint.
Here's Heidemann.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's what the fake's there for. Get your defender off her feet and drive right around her.
Outside Hayes. And Samuelson pulls it down.
Pass to Horston.
Dolson. Dolson with the screen.
Here's Heidemann. He here grabs the board. And here's Burton.
Now Stokes.
She's guarded by Samuelson.
Hayes with it. Brown's there. And that one's good. Hayes.
Well, anytime Hayes steps on the floor, you almost expect a big night.
Here's Brown. Pass to Dolson.
Here's Heidemann.
Five on the clock. Off the mark there with the three.
The Valkyries leading. Now Burton.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Burton.
The three is up. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Now Heidemann. Here's Horston.
Expanding her range.
Stokes with the rebound. It's Burton.
Pass to Williams. He drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of her.
The previous play is under review.
Going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they're going to review the tape.
And, you know, they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever, so why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
How far technology's come.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here.
Valkyries ahead.
They lead by one. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. You know, Hayes has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
Pass to Williams. It's deflected.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession.
On defense, Seattle. They trail by 1. Outside Hayes. The three-pointer, no good.
Even with the decent coverage that time, she has every bit of confidence to drill that three.
Absolutely. Just keep shooting. I wouldn't bet against her the next time she's in that situation.
Now a decade in this league, Kayla Thornton gives this team experience.
Flexibility, too. I mean, she's had different roles in the W from starter to bench scorer. But Thornton is a great example for younger players that your game and your role can consistently evolve.
Pass to Burton. It's rebounded by Seattle. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Screen by McBagor. Now here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Over Hayes. Shot by Brown, no good.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Outside Hayes. Inside. Outside Williams.
And again, Golden State no good. Now here's Horston.
Defense right on her. Pass to Heidemann.
Back to McBagor.
For the lead. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Smooth shot from McBagor in the mid-range, taking advantage of the look that she got.
The Valkyries trail.
And here's Burton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Hayes. Looks good, is good. That's her 7th basket in 12 attempts. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Now Heidemann. Pass to Horston.
Now McBagor. It falls for her 7th bucket of the contest. She's 7 for 9 today.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
And here's Burton. Back to Hayes. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's going to be on Dominique Malunga.
Balance is what comes to mind when I think about Hayes. She truly has a well-rounded game.
No good on that one.
You know, there are a lot of ways that the WNBA has influenced the NBA, and a big one was with the Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, that in-season tournament was a precursor to the NBA's by a few years, and it really just showed how much excitement and interest can be created.
I think it holds a special place for a lot of WNBA fans, the teams, the players, and fans. They all really enjoy the cup.
One of the blockbuster trades in recent WNBA history, Seattle trading Jewel Lloyd away in a 3-team deal.
Yeah, Jewel going to Los Angeles after 10 seasons and 5 All-Star appearances with the Storm. Seattle ends up with the 2nd pick in the 2025 draft and a 2026 first as well. That's a great haul if you ask me.
Give it up for her inside. Great rebound, and she had to fight for it.
And the ball out of play, the Storm will have it. Here's Heidemann.
Malunga outside.
Pass to McBagor.
Malunga sets a screen.
Magbagor up top.
Covered by Thornton.
Magbagor in the post.
Misses from close range.
And it's the Valkyries' ball.
Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Hayes.
Yes, and a nice assist from Kayla Thornton.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
The Storm trail. Now a timeout called by Seattle.
Yeah, I think the coach is watching a lot of shots they normally make rimming out, and it has to be frustrating. Maybe see if they could create some scoring opportunities at the free throw line.
That may be the answer for them, but, ultimately, I expect them to shoot their way out of this slump.
It's Ezzy Magbagor, high post. Pass to Heidemann. Back to Brown.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Here's Malunga. Here's Heidemann.
Here's Magbagor. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Just relentless on that offensive glass. Ezzy Magbagor.
Pass to Thornton. Outside Williams. Burton.
Deflected.
Malunga with the steal. And here's Heidemann. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries.
I think she was surprised to see that pass coming her way. She reacted too late.
Here's Zandalasini. Pass to Williams. Here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. No good on the 3.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Pass to Horston. And here's Melbourne. Horston the screen. Malunga.
He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
The Valkyries trail. Well, at the 2024 games in Paris, Dominique Malunga helped France capture silver.
Yeah, at just 18 years old, she was a key part of that France team. That performance a big reason why she went so high in the draft.
Pass to Hayes. Takes the 3.
The Valkyries with another miss. Now here's Brown.
She's guarded by Williams.
And here's Melbourne.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes. In a close game, they really hurt. Great play to sacrifice her body, take the charge, giving up her body for the team.
And really a heads-up play as well. Reads the play nicely and gets into perfect position.
Pass to Zandalasini. Outside Hayes. Here's Zandalasini. Outside Williams. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
McGregor with the ball. She's got 18. Pass to Horston.
Count it.
An inside first player. Jordan Horston has a little throwback in her game.
And here's Golden State.
It's a one-point game.
Picked by Thornton.
And here's Zandalasini.
Horston defending.
Back to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Hayes. No good from outside.
Here's Melbourne. She's guarded by Hayes.
And the shot goes in.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball.
Pass to Zandalasini. Back to Williams. Thornton. Now Zandalasini. Outside Hayes. Zandalasini. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
A playmaker in the backcourt. Hayes moving it to the open teammate.
Here's Melbourne. She's guarded by Hayes. And here's Melbourne.
Williams with the steal.
And here we go. Valkyries fast break.
Here's Stokes.
Offensive rebound.
Pass to Williams. Zandalasini. 5 to shoot. Outside Williams. The three ball.
A rebound by Melbourne.
Seattle in the lead. Down low. Dolson. The rebound by Thornton.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Here's Zandalasini. Here's Stokes. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
He's off on the first. Both teams will make substitutions. That one drops. She ties it up.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Pass to Melbourne.
Here's Samuelson. What a play! She brings it at the buzzer!
Oh, what a monster shot to close out the third. They've taken the lead going into the final quarter.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Storm. They lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Pass to Heidemann. Samuelson. Now Holmes. Samuelson. Here's Heidemann. And the Storm, another three.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Outside Charles. Pass to Zondalicini. Charles. And here's Burton. The three. And Samuelson pulls it down. Now here's Dolson. Samuelson. And here's Heidemann. And the basket by Holmes.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. It's something that any basketball fan will appreciate. It's just good, steady basketball they're playing in all aspects of the game right now.
Pass to Zondalicini. Here's Stokes, guarded by Dolson. Here's Stokes. Now Zondalicini. She's guarded by Samuelson. Here's Zondalicini. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Melbourne. Guarded by Charles. Pass to Dolson. Up and in on the layup.
Very good possession. They've never lost their focus as this game has gone along.
And now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's at the point where they add a few more points to the lead and they can put this one away for good.
Absolutely.
Zondalicini can't get it to go. Now Melbourne. Holmes. And it's good. 2 points.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Zondalicini.
Valkyries with another miss.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
The time called here, the Valkyries deciding to talk it over. Well, normally when we talk defense, we tend to lean towards bigs. So let's switch it around. Who's the best defensive guard, perimeter player?
Well, Natasha Cloud stands out to me. She's got great reach, plays hard, and is just so experienced. She can see plays before they happen.
Yeah, she's great, but I'm going with DJ Carrington. She is relentless, plays with physicality, plus some serious attitude as well.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Zondalicini. Pass to Burton. 6 to shoot. Will it go?
And again, Golden State no good.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
Here's Heidemann. Malunga outside. Misses the three. Outside Charles. Pass to Burton.
To the inside.
And great D that time from Malunga.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
Now Heidemann. Melbourne.
Guarded by Charles.
Left side Malunga.
Launches it.
Heidemann, no good. Golden State with the ball.
Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
And here's Burton.
And the three off target.
Here's Heidemann.
Over to the wing. Now Holmes. And again, it's the Storm missing.
Outside Charles. Pass to Stokes.
Looking to end the drought. And she lays it up and in.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to McVigor.
Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Williams with the steal.
And here we go. Valkyries fast break.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, and the floor really opened up for her there.
And that was not a good reaction from the defense.
Yeah, they look real slow.
Here's Heidemann. And here's Brown.
There's the triple. And the Storm miss again.
Outside Williams. Thornton. Malunga brings the double team.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Pass to Heidemann.
This one for three.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
Outside Williams.
It's Burton.
Now here's Williams. Looking to end her cold spell. Hayes. Tiffany Hayes double team. Thornton. She's covered by Brown.
Shot by Thornton, no good.
And it's the Storm with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Malonga sets a screen.
Shot to stop the drought. And she sinks the layup.
Well, in that tight, with that much of a height advantage, there's really not a lot that D can do to stop that shot.
It's Burton.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Williams. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And if they want, they can milk the clock a little bit here.
Great point, Blake. That'd be the best option. I'd agree. You should coach.
Screen by McBagor. Forston up top.
She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Brown. There's the three. A rebound by Thornton. And here's Williams. Down low. And here's Hayes. She's covered by Brown.
Shot by Thornton, no good.
Here's Heidemann.
Pass to McBagor. Screen by McBagor. Now Malonga.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Here's Williams.
Forston defending.
Williams inside. Gets that one to drop. That's one of her 5 shots she's made while missing 7 others. Now here's Brown. She's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Heidemann. McBagor. Misses the jumper. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. Gets it down to single digits. Here's McBagor. And they are this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. And most importantly, don't turn it over.
Yeah, don't pull a Tim. Now here's Brown. Kept alive.
Pass to Malonga. It's good. And the assist that time from Ezzy McBagor.
So Seattle takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, it felt like they never had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.